Welcome. Today we're going to talk about everything a seller needs to know about getting their home ready.
What's been critical in the current marketplace, things are selling, but it's only if the sellers do their part to get the home ready. I've been walking too many houses that are sitting on the market for 60 to 90 days, and it's because the furnishings have not been updated. You've got a lot of clutter, you've got a lot of things that the buyer just can't get past when they're walking through a house.
I always get the question, should I do my kitchens or bathrooms, or what should I do to maximize value?
Absolutely. So I think that kitchens and master bathrooms carry the most weight. Donnie, I know you have some incredible vendors that we've worked with, a full team that gets the house ready.
Yeah.
And I think also maximizing your value when it comes to putting that investment in prior to going to sale. What do you think carries the most weight in terms of that dollar for dollar investment?
Yeah, I would agree that the number one thing first and foremost is staging kind of does the overall brush. Now, thankfully, a lot of our clients, their homes are already pretty much perfect. But those that need that cohesive look and feel, staging's the best way. It's the best bang for your buck. It's going to provide that cohesive look and feel, especially with new furnishings, and makes the home feel more current. The efficiencies of the home, I get this a lot, is like, how about solar? And I would love to say that solar has a great return on investment. Solar is more for the homeowner that lives there. I mean, let's be honest, being in South Coto, it's a little expensive when it comes to electricity. But that would be my takeaway. What other things do you see that are benefits to sellers when it comes to that pre-market, what we talked in the house?
One thing that carries a significant weight is that entry. When people are looking at the house, it's got to have that curb appeal. So that can be something as simple as getting fresh paint on the exterior of the house to landscaping. Landscaping is one of my favorite things.
Yes.
I think I was a gardener in a past life because I love going with clients and figuring out kind of what's that set look that you want to be throughout the house. Is it going to be more that Santa Barbara feel? Is it going to have a little bit more of the traditional style? Utilizing lavender in Orange County, California, there's so many drought tolerant options, and it doesn't have to be very expensive. It's very cost effective,
right, and
it can be done in an afternoon.
Yeah, and Roxanne has an inexpensive plan. So if you need an in,
yes.
I hope you don't get too many calls.
No. My wholesale nursery in
yes.
San Juan, happy to help all of our clients. It saves about 50% of the cost from Lowe's. So that's something you and I are so passionate about that.
Absolutely.
And one thing I was going to ask with regards to the staging, because sometimes people are concerned about getting their furniture out.
Right.
What are that must-have in order to accomplish that goal? Because I think that frightens some buyers.
Yeah. No, that's a really good question. So number one, when you're selling your house, you're gonna move, right? You're gonna move. You're gonna box up your home. You're gonna take your belongings. You're probably gonna give things some charity. You're gonna sell some items that you've been wanting to get rid of over that time. I always say this, that if you do it on the front end, there's a return on investment. If you do it on the back end, there's no return on investment. So you're gonna move anyways. So my recommendation is always this: let's go ahead and move your items up front. Let's already go do the heavy lifting that we're gonna have to do. We do that up front with a return on investment. And then also in addition, then the staging material comes in, and our stagers are fantastic. I vouch for them 110%, that they will do an absolutely amazing job to showcase your home so it maximizes value. So yes, staging sucks. There's no other way around it. I mean, staging, getting your home ready and having contractors in there and packing up your belongings and everything else is my least favorite thing. However, if we do it on the front end, there's going to be a return on investment. If we do it on the back end, we're just moving. So yeah, that's normally the way that I help my clients and coach them along and kind of getting over that hurdle, because it's true.
And if you were to say how far in advance someone needs to start this process before listing their home, so let's say someone's looking to maybe list in January.
Right.
When should they start talking to an agent, talking to the stager, organizer, or even like a contractor if they want to do some pot of bathroom or master?
Right. Yeah. So when I look at how long it takes to get a home ready, we flip the number of homes, and so when we look at that, I would say a minimum of 6 weeks.
Okay.
So if you're thinking about selling, I would say give yourself a minimum of 6 weeks if you're doing an extensive remodel. Now, we can typically get a home ready for market in, I'd say, 7 to 10 days. Because like I always call, we got the NASCAR crew of contractors. We've got amazing contractors. They work diligently for us, and we manage that process, I think, pretty much to perfection. It's construction. It's not always perfect, but you know, but yeah. So I would say we can get a home ready 7 to 10 days. We're doing a overhaul, and we're getting everything done in 6 weeks. And I get a lot of clients go, that's not possible. But we do whole house remodels in 6 weeks when we flip homes. So I'm confident that we can get that done.
We hope you appreciated this insight on how you get your home ready for market.
And remember, your real estate needs are our #1 priority.
And most importantly, always love where you live.